It's recording.
Party on, Wayne.
I used to think I was pretty technologically savvy too, but this whole thing's proven
The podcast
otherwise.
in general.
Test.
Mic check. Test these.
Test.
Mic check. Test these. Balls.
That's how the sausage is made.
That's right.
All right. We are recording. All right. Welcome back to the Always Pick Last podcast. I'm Ron.
And I'm Chad.
All right. So I figured out what those shoes were that we were talking about last week.
Marbury's.
Yep, the Starberries.
Shout
They
out
were-
to Skiggy Scats, the hooker fucker, for giving me a call and let me know that they were the Starberries.
Did he? He
Yep.
called you? I figured it out like 10 minutes after we quit recording.
Oh yeah, he called me to call me out for calling him a hooker fucker on the podcast. So I made sure to get that out there again today.
Yeah.
But also to let me know that it was the Starberries.
Yeah, they were only $9.99 to $15 at Stephen Barry's, but that place closed down. So they talked about bringing them back, but they haven't yet. So
Oh, interesting.
all right, beers. Number 3.
All right. This one is a beach party starter from WeldWorks Brewing, established 2015. It's a sour wheat ale brewed with pineapple, coconut, and milk sugar.
Cool.
4.3% alcohol, and out of Greeley, Colorado.
Oh, interesting.
WeldWorksBrewing.com.
Can't wait to try it. So this week, while you're getting your beer ready, I started watching The Joker. We were just talking about this, and I thought I could watch it with my 10-year-old because it doesn't look that bad. And if anyone else has seen it, they get to this part where the Joker shoots these guys that beat the shit out of him on the train, like through the head.
Oh, yeah.
And it got to the part where the guy's crawling up the stairs and the Joker finishes him off. And my kid goes, "Can we watch something else?" So that's where I got with my movie watching this week.
There you go.
I did watch more New Girl. Oh god, this one's kind of thick at the end there. It's kind of a cool can, I guess.
Yeah.
It's got like a beach ball.
I think this is the
Pineapple,
expensive one.
coconut, milk, sugar.
Yeah.
The milk part throws me off.
I think it's milk sugar. So it's just like sweeter
Sugar from it?
Yeah. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm making this up.
Here's the can. YouTube,
Fancy.
Instagram, wherever we put this video if it works.
All the above.
If we could figure out how to get it off of here.
Yeah.
Cheers. You can taste the pineapple right away.
Oh yeah. I kind of like it.
I'm not a huge pineappler, but it's okay. I'll finish it.
I'm a pineapple-y.
So, New Girl's been good. What else did I watch? I watched like half of Jay and Silent Bob, the reboot.
Oh yeah.
It had some parts that I laughed at, but I started it way too late at night. Shouldn't have done that. So I'll finish that.
That was a bad idea.
Finish that and the Joker tonight or tomorrow for next week.
Word. I'm now on season 5 of Game of Thrones. The Imp is now with the Mother of Dragons, and Jorah's trying to, work his way back into her life. Pretty good. Sansa's getting raped a lot, so that's always uncomfortable when that comes on TV.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of that part.
I could really, I almost debated skipping past it
Mm-hmm.
when it started, because I knew it was coming when they got married.
From the Bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, this is a bit much.
Yeah, I never cared for that.
And then in honor of baseball season, I watched Major League.
One of the best movies ever.
Oh god, it's still as funny as the first time I ever watched it.
Yeah. Every time I watch it, I laugh at something different. You
Yep.
forget about there's so many good jokes. And
Oh yeah.
that's when I've had the kids watch a little bit of, and it's like I always feel weird about it
Oh, yeah.
because I was probably
Fair enough.
Owen or Wes's age the first time I saw it,
Right.
but still,
PC wasn't really a thing back then, and now it's like, ooh,
Right.
this is
it was like you go to
probably
the
a little more than
daycare.
what I should.
You go to daycare, and she'd be like, "Well, you can watch this. Just don't tell your parents you saw it."
Right. Or what was the one? There's like a Halloween had like a bunch of like Dracula and Frankenstein.
Oh, Monster House? No, Monster Squad. Monster Squad.
She used to let us watch that, and she's like, "Let's not tell your mom that."
That
you
one's
watched
not
this."
even like that bad.
Fun fact: I own that movie now.
Yeah, I think I borrowed it from you.
Yeah, I saw it at the Walmart, and I was like, "Ooh, I remember this on VHS."
Yeah.
Also, funny story about that. So Gail let us bring it home one time, and then the next day we brought back what we thought it was, but I wasn't old enough to read,
Mhm.
and it was Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
Oh, like Bloodsport?
Yeah, like way more hardcore, but the front of the VHS looked the same. So we were
Oh.
just like, oh, it's gotta be the same movie, and brought it back, popped her in the VHS player, and
VCR they
Gail
call
was like, this is not Monster Squad.
Well,
Turn
she
it off.
would. What Gail did was she had Cinemax or Showtime, so she would record all these movies off there. Anytime there was new ones.
Makes sense.
So yeah,
I forgot
she
you
had.
used to be able to do that.
Yeah, she had like all these movies, and then she had a giant list of them, and she had like the VCR or the VHS racks that you pull out
Yep.
the drawer, and it was like all alphabetized and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
She had like a fucking glossary of where these were, like a Dewey Decimal System
Oh, yeah.
for pirated movies. Yeah, that was awesome.
Go Gail.
We watched. It was what the fuck's that guy? Chuck Norris. It was like a Delta Force or something.
Oh, really?
With this chick topless at the beginning with these monster tits,
Ooh.
and they like strapped like bombs to her or something,
Huh.
and then blew her up in like a Middle Eastern synagogue or
Boobs
something.
go flying all over.
I can't remember. I just remember boobs, an explosion, a lot of guns, and Chuck Norris. I liked it.
Sounds like a dream I had the other night.
Right. Weekly occurrence now. Yeah. That. So, did you watch any movies or anything?
Just Major League.
Hmm.
Nothing new.
Nothing.
This week, my plan is to watch the Gemini Man, Will Smith versus Fresh Prince.
Yep. I'll have to watch that one eventually. I didn't watch anything else.
Music-wise,
Yeah.
I actually listened to the CD today.
Mm.
It was a country album
Oh, cool, cool.
called The Album Part 1 by Chase Rice.
That's the one we talked about
Yep.
with the guy from The Bachelor.
Yeah, I told you that I was thinking about listening to it,
Mhm.
and yeah, finally did.
What do you think?
Not terrible. There's only 7 songs and 21 minutes long. So
Yeah,
I
it
was
went by
like,
pretty quick.
So I was like, hey, I can handle this.
It's
It's not
kind of
like a
like
50-minute
country
CD.
poppy. Yeah, this is one I think I talked about this CD once where I was like, I didn't hate it, but it didn't stick out to me.
Well, the first song had auto-tune in it,
Oh, did it?
so I was just like, okay, how do I really feel about this right
Yeah,
now?
it's not really country, is it?
No. I was gonna listen to Blake Shelton has a
Oh,
album, it's
right.
like God Countries or God's
God's
Country,
Yeah, it's his big new single.
and I couldn't do it.
I don't really
It's like a
care for
little
him.
too much.
Yeah, I don't care for him a whole hell of a lot. I mean, he is shacking up with Gwen Stefani, so he's doing something, right?
Ain't no hollaback girl.
She might be a hollaback girl.
Maybe.
I would holla back that girl.
Holla.
Ha 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 ha. I didn't really do any new music this week. I tried, and then I just like listened to a ton of Atmosphere because I went and saw them Friday night.
Oh yeah.
So that was a good concert. Let's see here. Notes. Awesome concert. Got to the show like halfway through the opener, Nikki Jean. I saw her when I was at the Chicago show, so I didn't really like feel too bad. Plus, she's doing that bra thing next Saturday
Oh yeah.
that I might go to. I'm not sure yet. She's got a great voice. Then it was Mink, which is Musab and some producer guy. They were good. I didn't know any of their stuff, so like I didn't really get into it a whole lot. I think it's when I ran to the bathroom and got another drink.
I've never even heard of Mink.
No, it's like a side project.
Hmm.
Then it was the Lioness. She's awesome. Ton of energy on stage. Really good MC.
Cersei Lannister?
No. Is that what they called her on the show?
I don't know. They're a bunch of lions. She's a lady lion.
No, this is not. She doesn't look anything like her either.
No.
But no, she's like
You
a
ever see her naked in Game of Thrones?
Cersei?
Yeah.
Yeah, impressive.
I can't remember.
Oh yeah, a bunch of times. She in the first episode, right? When they're banging.
When her and Jamie are clapping cheeks.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, she's making a whole bunch. Yeah, check out the Lioness. I don't know. I haven't really listened to her except for at the concerts, but she was great there. Ton of energy. Atmosphere phenomenal as when I saw them in Chicago. I thought it was better this time around, maybe because like they're back home and everything, you know.
From the cities.
Yeah, they're from the south side, but it was awesome. Really good set. They changed it up. They had, because Musa was there, they played their one of their new songs on a CD that
Gotcha.
he's on.
Word.
Yeah, it was good. But before we went to the concert, we went to Grey Duck Tavern, and they had some really good food there. Took
Oh.
like 20 minutes to get in, but it's right down in St. Paul, kind of like in between the hotel and the Palace Theater.
Gotcha.
And we had a soft pretzel, and it was this big ass chunk of pretzel, like fucking like this big, right?
Like a Chipotle burrito.
Yeah, but of just like doughy pretzel. dough.
Pretzel.
And with like this weird pub cheese sauce. It was like more of like a paste, but I thought it was good. And then we got cheese curds, Wisconsin cheese curds. It says on the menu, right? It came with ranch, because that's what all white people eat apparently,
This is true.
and honey.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about this.
Yes, honey, a cheese curd dipped in honey, with not a lot because I don't like honey, but like it gave it like this sweetness to it. It was so fucking good.
I mean, I'm gonna ask for honey the next time I
Yeah.
go, like, and order cheese curds.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like, this chick doesn't come out when I ask for honey, because that would be awkward. I'm gonna be like,
Right.
no.
Well,
give
I mean,
me
if
some
there's somebody there named Honey, they should probably bring the honey out.
The honey better bring
Honey on honey. And then I got a bison cheesesteak. So a smoked bison with peppers, onions, and cheese sauce, like on a bun or whatever. It was fucking good.
So I've heard bison's really good, but
Mhm.
isn't it like a little more tougher than just like a normal?
I don't
beef?
know, cause like
But-
bison burgers, I've had that before, and they were
I've heard they have more of a distinct flavor.
in a little bit like a hint of gaminess to it,
Yeah.
but like nothing like venison.
Yeah, not over the top.
No.
And I love venison.
Yeah. The bison was awesome. It was perfect. The only thing is I was a little bit drunk and a little bit ripped. So maybe that's why everything tasted a little better.
Do that one next.
Here we've got a Goldie Ale Badger Hill brewed in Minnesota. 4.9% alcohol by volume. Golden Ale out of Shakopee, up by the racetracks in Valley Scare. Oh,
Jesus.
didn't expect that.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I didn't get shaken or anything.
Oh.
Fucking amateur over here.
I'm glad that was on film tape.
Film tape. I don't know if they got it from behind the computer. I'm really interested to see how this video turns out.
Me too. Something new.
It's still recording. It's still blinking. Yeah, so hold up. Before we get into the next segment, which I don't really have anything planned because I didn't prep a whole lot this week.
Something new for both of us.
Yeah. All right, here's some of the shirts, okay? This is the blue one. Just got the APL Always Pick Last podcast on there. So if anyone wants that, here's how you win this. Go on the YouTube, subscribe, and comment on the, which video?
Any video.
Any video. The first person that comments on the next on this video will get a free t-shirt. Just have to message us. Alright, here's another one. This one's the Beers, Movies, Bad Advice, Sports, and Demi's Bush. So if people ask what the podcast is about, point to your shirt.
Hell yeah.
It's got the same logo on the back.
I wore that one to the casino.
Did you?
I have a black one, but
Yeah, I
I
have a
wore
black
it to
one
the
too.
casino the other day.
So if you want that one, go on Instagram and subscribe and comment on this video. And then we also have this hoodie. One of two made. It's got the APL logo on it.
Is that the one from my house?
No.
Oh.
I thought you gave that to your sister.
No, I haven't seen her yet.
Okay. So that's the second one. You want that one? Same thing. Go on Instagram. APL Podcast. And here's this tank top. This is a size small. Does that have a logo on it?
Yep.
Okay.
That would have been way funnier if it was
APL.
just blank.
Yeah, APL Podcast logo. Women's small. Same thing. Go on Instagram. Go on YouTube. Just fucking comment on something and say you want a free shirt or some
Share
shit.
it. We'll give you 2.
Yeah. What?
I got extra shirts at home.
Oh yeah, same. I have other ones too, but I didn't think about this very far in advance. All right, should we try this?
Goldie Ale. Cheers.
I don't like it as much as the other one.
No, it's light. The
It is
aftertaste
light.
Bottle, but
Yeah, who brewed it? Oh, Badger Hill.
it's
Yeah.
got like an IPA aftertaste.
It's got a weirdness to it. I'm not super sold on. Huh. Can's decent.
Retro.
Anyways, whatever. So, what else do we have to talk about? Do you have any topics offhand?
Bucks won today. Giannis, you'll probably see him on top 10 plays tomorrow. Had a nice dunk and won. That was they had a day game against Charlotte today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's odd because I mean it was even on at like 1 o'clock today.
Brewers spring training's in full swing.
Yep. They
Big,
are 6-2 after today.
I
Not
haven't.
that really matters, but
No, but I really hope we get that Cactus League title.
yeah.
Nothing is more important than the Cactus League title. I would trade
you sound
8
like-
World Series for 1 Cactus League title.
You sound like all the Bucks fans that are on Facebook that are like, we need 70 wins. We have to get 70 wins. Like, I know it sounds better than 70 wins, but
That's right.
championship.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about spring training or regular season. Baseball regular season's cool. Like, winning the division's cool, but
1 through 4.
surprising.
Oh yes, this is the golden can that I didn't even really read much of,
Uh-huh.
but I knew it wasn't an IPA. So
Okay.
it's a Castle Cream Ale,
Oh, I've had that.
Castle Danger Brewery.
Yeah, I like it. I've had it.
5.5% alcohol.
I've had it on tap a couple times.
Dangerously good ales.
Uh-huh. When I was out with Kayla one time, I had one.
Miss Heidi Bublati.
That's where the one I had while I was ripping on Gopher fans at
Oh, when they
in
lost.
Minneapolis. Yeah, when they lost to Iowa.
Like, piss yellow.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I've never seen the can before
I
though.
picked a good one then.
Well, from what I remember drinking
Kind of looks like apple juice.
in public, yeah. And I had it when I wasn't hammered, so like it was pretty good. Castle Cream Ale, yeah. Where's this out of? Minnesota.
Thought I had the state on.
2 Harbors. I don't know where that is, but it sounds up north.
That is up north. North of Duluth.
Duluth?
North of, like,
So north
Ways.
of Duluth?
North of Duluth.
Booyah. Yeah, I mean,
I really like that, actually.
yeah, it's a good beer.
Pretty sure this is like a $2 can, too, so that's not bad at all.
No, and it's on tap at a lot of places too. It's a pretty popular choice. I think they had it at the old Twin Stadium when you go in by like the Kirby Puckett statue. Rest in peace, fuck you Kirby, piece of shit.
Would run into another glass wall.
Why did he do that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
At the Dome when they had the plastic barricades or whatever in center field,
I don't
they
remember that.
smoked it one time.
Did he?
I watched
That's
the video
hilarious.
like a dozen times.
I just remember when he beat his wife.
Oh, there's that too.
There's that.
There's,
But he died early, so you can't bring that up.
yeah, whatever.
Douche.
So I was advocating the podcast when I was at the movie theater last night
Mhm.
to this sounds terrible, to the 16 and 17-year-old girls that work at the theater.
Yikes.
And they're like, oh, what do you guys talk about? So I just started listing off some of the names of the podcast. They're like, oh, do you have like a decent amount of followers? I said, we have, 250 likes or something on Facebook. And they're like, oh, that's like 240 more than I thought you were going to say. I said, how dare you? My family is bigger
How
than 10
dare
people.
you? Number one. Number two. How dare you?
Right? Like, listen here.
I don't care if 5 people listen to us. And I'll be one of those 5
Right.
because I listened to it after I added it.
But, yeah, so they said that they are going to listen. So when I go to the theater next weekend, probably.
Are these coworkers or just like
Yeah,
random
coworkers.
people? Oh.
Both of which have, like, weird sense of humors for being 16 and 17. But, I mean, they're.
Well, here's a
Funny.
piece of life advice for you, 16, 17-year-olders. Don't use condoms. They're the pleasure killers.
Pleasure killer.
And don't listen to whatever your health teacher says. They are the worst, and they will kill all pleasure and sensitivity, and you don't need that in your life.
It's okay to be sensitive.
Yes, sensitivity is a must. But don't come back at us when you get knocked up like
Right.
a bunch of dummies.
We are not responsible.
For you're not using condoms.
Yeah, we are proud
This goes for
members
all people.
of the anti-condom coalition.
Yeah.
But don't
Except-
try and bring this back to us.
Except if you're sleeping with a dirty girl. Probably might want to wrap it up.
Wrap
I
it
don't know
up
what's funny.
twice.
I actually heard that's not good.
To wrap it up twice?
Mhm.
Uh,
Like 2 condoms at the same time? I think they teach you that part in health class.
once again, don't listen to your health teachers.
I mean, if you're going to use one, might as well use 2, I
Right.
guess. Or 0.
Save
I
the
would-
money.
Yeah, I would just.
Save the
Saran wrap. Have you ever heard of
$3.
saran wrap?
Oh, jeez. There's a. So I'm
It's
not
a
gonna
lot
name-
cheaper.
I'm not gonna
Somebody
name
really
drop,
used it.
but I know somebody who bagged a girl with a Walmart bag because he was too cheap to go buy a condom.
Are you shitting me? You believe it?
Knowing this kid, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna narrow it down to the Osceola Village Township where this kid's from.
Uh-huh. I'm not gonna know him.
No, he worked at the movie theater,
I don't think you need to go into more detail.
and yeah,
I believe it. I just don't know why.
he's a weirdo.
Well, right, but like,
I mean,
wouldn't it
honestly,
hurt?
You would think so.
Wouldn't the girl complain? Like, Walmart bag, what if it was on the corner? There's like sharp edges on there.
Knowing him, it's probably what he did. He's like,
well,
hey.
that's where
He
you're.
like puts it on the very end, and
the
he's like,
corner.
see, it's got the little bubble on the end of it. We're good.
Oh god. I haven't used the condom in a long time. They're so bad.
Pleasure killer.
This pleasure is gone. Chicks don't like them either, from what I've been told.
I honestly.
Plus, here's the thing: I have a big crank, and I'm too
But Craig.
big crank, and I'm too I don't want to say shy, but like I don't want to be braggy about it when I go to the store, so I just buy regular condoms, and then they hurt. They're too tight, like cuts off circulation. So then I just don't use them, because I should just buy some Magnums or whatever they're called. But then, you know, I don't want people to be like, oh, look at this guy. Thinks he's got a big crank.
What a fucking
Look
loser.
at this, that thing's going to fall off. No.
No.
Maybe too tight, too.
It's still too tight.
But, what do you do? Just don't use them. Then you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, I gave Jake the CD.
Oh, yeah, what did he say?
He was pumped. He
Nice.
posted it on his Facebook and then shared our Facebook page because he was so excited.
I like it. Thank you, Jake.
Ellum said, "Go fuck yourself." Love Ron, aka Big Crank,
Yeah.
and Chad, aka Black Snake Moan, and I misspelled Moan.
Did you? No.
So it
Well,
like
and-
started to
'cause
say M-O-N, so that I tried to change the N to an A,
Yeah.
but you could totally tell that I fucked it
Well,
up.
and like I wrote crank so fast that like for like the line on the K, I did 2 of them, so it looks like Kralk or something. Kranok. So whatever. I hope you like the
But
CD.
he's
I hope you
excited.
listen to it because it's actually a good CD.
He told me he doesn't even own a CD player.
Oh, like
So-
in his car or anything?
I don't think so.
Well,
But hey, he's
I
got
don't
a
know if that's
sweet-
impressive or not
So turns out we could have just wrote on the backside of the CD
because it's not going to
because
get
it's
used
not
anyway.
gonna get played.
Well, I mean, here's what you do, Jake. Give it to some girl who has a CD player, And if you're like
His wife
engaged,
might.
your wife might have one, whatever. Just give her that and frame the other thing.
Good old ballsy.
I'm sorry I didn't put my penis on there and trace it.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right.
really wanted to, but
Talk about that.
Chad was here and it was kind of getting weird.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, beer us.
Sure.
Oh god, this one, I was nervous about this one.
Oh boy, that's a dark can.
That is a really dark can.
I
It's
like
like
it.
powder coated.
I like that.
Dead Guy Ale Rogue.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be rough.
6.8%.
Even better.
Dead Guy Ale is a Maibach style ale with a robust malt profile and a sweetness that is balanced by the liberal.
Something up our alley.
Not.
It is a really cool can from here, though.
California cash refund. Ooh,
What,
we get a
what?
refund.
California, what? West
Oh,
County, y'all.
turns out we're not one of the states can get a refund for this.
Detroit? Is it in Michigan?
Yeah, Michigan, Oregon, Connecticut, Hawaii, Iowa, Maine, Massachusetts,
Oh, Massachusetts?
New York, and the
New York?
The Utes.
So you,
Nork.
so you can go to Unork and get one?
Yeah. And
Shout
you
out,
get
to my,
5 cents back.
shout out to all my Unorkians.
My sister's a Unorkian. Oh wait, she lives in Virginia now.
Does she?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna look up the Lioness for you, because I want you to hear how fast this chick spits.
Oh good. More info at rogue.com. Oh, here it is. Newport, Oregon.
Oh, Oregon?
Yep. So here we go. I was gonna spell
Of
it.
course, it's like one of the slowest songs she has.
I was gonna spell it, but we learned our lesson from that. Ooh, it's not super dark.
Oh, this can's really cool.
This might be one of my favorite cans.
Okay.
It's kind of a more of like a caramel color.
Caramel?
Did you say caramel or caramel?
Caramel. But I do say caramel to be
Like-
sophisticated.
What are some of the other words that people like to go back and forth?
Tomato, tomato?
Potato,
Look at this.
potato.
That's the can. Take it. Where did you say it's from?
Oregon.
Oregon.
Is it
Oh,
Oregon or
I'm gonna show
Oregon?
this guy my Oregon.
What?
Alright, cheers.
Cheers.
YouTube. Hope you like this shit.
That's weird.
I don't hate it. I'll be honest with you, I don't hate it.
It's weird, but like
Like, there's no weird aftertaste though so
No.
far.
so far,
A little bit.
give it like 4
Like-
minutes.
Like a little bit of dead fish in your mouth aftertaste.
Kind of like Oregon.
In general, Oregon. Oregon's over by like Idaho, right? Probably a bunch of potato runoff.
Washington. Right by Washington.
I know. Probably. They're so busy making alternate Oregon Duck jerseys that they forgot to make a good beer. Psych. I actually kind of like this beer.
What's that one hipster TV show?
Portlandia.
Yeah,
I've never watched it, but I've heard good things.
I tried to watch one episode and I couldn't do it.
No.
But it was also like 11 o'clock at night.
The guy that's on there is on like a lot of different things. He's been on New Girl episodes a few times. I can't think of his name now.
The scrawny, short guy.
Yeah, he was on Saturday Night Live for a
Yeah.
while.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know that I would drink a lot of this beer.
I don't
But
know
if somebody poured half of it in front of me for a podcast, I would finish it.
I don't know if I would drink a little bit of it. Ugh. That part was bad.
Yeah, when
The more you drink, the worse it gets.
I'm glad the camera can't zoom in on my face.
I gotta just hide behind the mic. Ugh. Yeah, it got worse. Grab
Telling
the
you.
designers, you win.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give that beer?
First drink, a 6. Second, gulp,
Yeah.
Like a 3.
Okay, fair enough. I was going like a 5 and then a 4.
I also
Like-
chugged the last half of it, so that probably didn't help.
Yeah. Yeah, not great, right?
Definitely not.
Right. Okay, what else do we have to talk about? Oh, someone asked me about my weight loss update
Yes.
because I threatened like a 6 to 8 week after the initial scan to do it again,
Oh yeah.
and I basically haven't worked out in 4 or 5 weeks, so I'm gonna
So
push this
it's not
second
going?
scan out till like we're almost in March.
It is March 1st. So we're in March, not almost.
I'm gonna push it to end of April.
Okay.
I want to look fly as hell for the Dells, yo.
Remember when we were talking
and
about
the MKE.
like how you lost a bunch of weight and then you put it back on?
Yeah.
What I'm at that point. I'm going through that phase right now.
Yeah, I lost
Like, I
like
haven't put
30
a bunch
pounds
back
after
on.
surgery. And now I'm like back to where I was.
I mean, I'm probably maybe like 5 pounds lighter than where I was before I had surgery.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I was down 15 to 20.
Yeah, I
All
lost
in
a
my-
shitload
All
because
in
I
my
didn't,
left leg. Oh,
I didn't eat a lot.
there's a
for
good
while.
topic.
Was it?
So Thursday
Well,
went
let's be very
to
quick.
Thursday went to Ben's warehouse, right?
Yeah.
Let's do this one.
Okay, you keep talking about Men's Warehouse.
So Thursday I went to Men's Warehouse to get account set
Comstock,
up
Michigan. Bright white, Belgian inspired wheat, Bell's, Comstock. Okay.
For,
Chad's getting married, so he's going to get fitted.
Yep. So we showed up and get everything going, got the tuxes and the colors and all that set up. And then he's like, all right, well, we need to fit you now. I was like, all right. And he goes to like
weed, kind of.
start measuring me up, right?
Yep.
So I'm like, hey, fair warning, my left leg is smaller than my right leg. And he's like, okay, like, I don't measure your legs. And I was like, well, you can if you want to.
He's
But I'm-
like, I don't need to.
But I'm telling you, it's smaller than my right leg.
Yeah.
He's like, do I want to know why it's smaller than your right leg? So I told him I had surgery,
Army
yada
accident.
yada. And he's just like, okay, like, again, don't have to, measure your leg. Well, then, like, 5 minutes later, we tried the pants on,
Yeah.
which, fun fact, were the extra slim, and they look good on me.
Oh,
So I was like, hey, fucking right, dog.
that's cool.
Well, then he's like hiking it up a little bit to see how tight it is on my legs.
Yeah.
And on my left leg, he lifts it up and it drops right down, like a normal pair of pants should. And on my right leg, it like went up and then it kind of got stuck a little bit. I was
Yeah.
like, see, I told you that bitch was smaller than my right leg. And he just sits there. He's like, you're killing me, man. Like I don't know what to say to you at this
I
point.
don't know why you're telling me these things.
But yeah, so we got the extra slim pants and
Oh, so does everybody get extra slim pants, or?
no, it's whatever fits you.
Oh. So you said I have to either go before prom season or like after.
So he said he literally gave the dates of before March 15th or after June 1st.
I'm gonna go after June because I'm gonna like really try to like lose a few.
Yeah.
So I don't want to like go and then like get them all baggier and whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume just about everybody's gonna go after,
Right.
just because.
Yeah, especially if there's no rush.
Yeah, I mean, TJ and I talked about it a little bit. Sam, I mean, he already got fitted for his, so why would he go back? I
But
was
because
saying
of
I
his
would-
wedding, right?
Right. Yeah. So I had to get fitted twice when I went because I'm in Sam's wedding too.
Yeah.
So
They
and we
couldn't
got
use the
different-
same things.
No, because we got different tuxes.
Oh,
so
that's kind
evidently
of weird.
that affects the measurements. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I still measured out the same. So.
Yeah, I'm curious on that one.
But
It's on the charge.
Sam did Cream City colors, tan and blue.
Yeah.
So or tan and green. So I'm totally wearing a Bucks hat. Like
During the wedding.
now, like after,
Yeah.
maybe like during the reception.
Yeah. I love
But,
that Cream City shit.
Yeah. So it's like a tan suit with forest green colors.
Did he send out the invites yet?
Yes.
Huh. Weird.
Maybe he just last
Um,
year's in
That's awkward.
the Richmond post office.
Yeah. Sam, if you didn't have my address, I mean, just ask, right? Might be awkward because your girlfriend, fiance likes me, but
Fucker,
I
fucker.
mean, whatever. It's not that I called you a hooker fucker or anything. It might be that your fiance wants me. I don't know.
Heard about that big crank on the podcast.
That is a true story. All right, let's try this beer.
Here we go.
Did you say beer we go?
Yeah.
I like it.
Is that good?
Yeah, we can put that on a
I
shirt.
totally just made
We
that
should
up.
totally put that on a shirt. All right, guys, we got the new shirt design.
Oh, beer. Reminds
Here we
me
go.
of the Joker in that scene.
Dude, smell your beer though. Does it not smell kind of weedy?
I told you I'm done smelling these.
I saved you from drinking puke beer.
Oh, that totally smells like weed.
Like, Stella smells like weed too, so maybe this won't be horrible.
I kind of just want to smell it.
It's not bad. Not bad. It tastes like beer. It's kind of like a Stella Artois.
But there's the scene with the Joker, and he goes, "And here we go."
I don't know if I've seen that
Beer
part
we go.
yet. Yeah. I like that. Beer we go. All right. What else do we have to talk about? Oh, do you want a Brazilian update?
Oh, please.
So I got my Brazilian. Oh, fuck, that was over a month ago now. Month and a half ago. It's grown back.
Yeah.
The hair's grown back.
Any ingrown hairs?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My butt's like a minefield.
Oh my god.
It's not that bad, but there's a few.
Like,
Uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable. Now it's just whatever.
so was it around the same time when I dropped my razor? Wasn't it like the same week?
I think it was you dropped your razor like the week before.
So I went through the phase where everything was getting caught on my nipples.
Mhm.
That phase is gone.
Mhm.
Thank God.
Yeah, yeah.
It was painful.
How short did you go?
No guard.
Oh my God, skin action.
Oh, dude, I was like a fat wrestler.
Yeah, like was it weird when your shirt finally touched your chest again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the first, like I was walking into work the one day, it was like -20.
Mhm.
Usually there's like a nice fur coat,
Yeah.
like
It's funny how that
Like
little
half
layer
fur
of
coat.
fluff
I mean,
like
it's nothing-
does. Yeah.
it's nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm like walking in and get a little updraft off my
Okay.
shirt.
Would you say is yours as hairy as mine?
No,
No.
nope, not
Thank
even.
you, YouTube.
But like literally the first day, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So I'm like trying to find ways to like tuck my shirt in just for the walk in, or
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's cold.
Now to go from this hairy to nothing. I've done that before, like without like chest or back.
Did you get waxed or like shave it?
I've never got my chest waxed. I've shaved it. I've
Yeah.
shaved it.
The thickest part is right in between the boobs.
Yeah, yeah,
That would hurt to get waxed. Like that would be terrible.
probably. So I've had my back waxed.
Yep.
And my balls and butt and whatever,
And crank.
and back crank. And I would think, I mean, the base of the shaft was the worst out of all of it.
Top or bottom?
Top. Like
Yeah.
the undercarriage and the balls was like second, tied with back. Like back hurt
It's sensitive.
because I've never done it before. At that point, that's
Yeah.
well, I've had eyebrows waxed too, so I can't say that.
That would be sensitive.
The eyebrows,
No, back.
back. Yeah, I was like every rip was a new.
Like more so
Experience.
down, like at the
At the
bottom
base?
of your ribs,
It was yeah.
like middle to lower back.
Yeah.
That would be the part that I think would just be like, oh, fucking
Uh-huh.
shit.
So I went and because of all this and the Brazilian I had done, I went and
Brazilian?
Yeah.
Is that like what they really call it?
No, that's what I called it.
Oh.
I don't know if that's another. I put it on the YouTube one too. I called it the Brazilian. I went and had a quote done for laser hair removal.
Yeah.
So back, shoulder patches, and the Brazilian
$300.
times
3
10.
$3,000.
More like closer to 5 for all that shit.
So when's your first appointment?
Not
Just kidding.
happening.
Just kidding.
So they're like,
Well,
"Whoa."
you should reach out to Bree's friend.
Huh?
Bree's friend.
Bree, our sister.
Yeah. Okay, so
Shout out
Ashley.
Bree.
You know Ashley,
Which one?
the one that grew up with her, Miss Bree.
Up the road by the trout farm.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's like learning to do all this at cosmetology school, so she's getting
Oh.
like
Suckers.
deals
to
on
come in.
people.
Oh.
And yeah, maybe she.
Shout out Ashley and Bree.
Would
Get a
that be
hold of me.
weird?
I don't care. I don't know. I mean, I don't need it on my big crank.
Oh,
I'm more so
that's
on
what
the-
I'm asking. Is
Yeah, I mean,
like,
I would do that too. But
Ashley's like at brunch with Bree. She's like, "Oh, I gave your brother
the
his,
laser treatment on
his
his
Brazilian.
Yeah.
That big crank scared the shit out of me,
Yeah.
and I fainted."
I honestly don't even need it on a big crank. I mostly want it like the shoulders and the back.
I really dig my back patches.
My back hair is extensive. Like yours is probably like way less than mine.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I don't really care, but like when I go to the Dells once a year and have my shirt off,
Just
and
get shaved.
I could just shave it myself. Get one of those. Have you seen the back shavers that they have on like Amazon? It's not like a big stick,
Oh.
and you like shave your back with it.
God.
I just don't.
What I'm gonna do?
I've trimmed it before.
What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like drop it down my back. I'm really good at that.
Yeah. Just hope like chug, chug, chug.
Right.
It's gonna hit. It's gonna be even worse.
I have a bunch of like scratches and.
What's
cuts.
weirder, like doing it myself or just being like, kids, will you shave my back for me?
I'm sure Bryce would think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
The other two would be like, no,
They'll be like, this is weird.
like I'm busy.
Yeah. Anything but
I need
this.
to go to my friend's house
Yeah.
and never come back.
Yeah. I'll never return to this house. All right. Well, I mean, I guess I could do that. I guess for how little I need to do it. But they said too, like, when you get the laser treatment to get
Oh,
the
yeah.
hair, it can't be like blonde hair. It's gotta be dark hair. Otherwise, it doesn't take or whatever.
Right.
And then you can't tan and shit. Like, so a lot of people don't do it in the summers. They take the
Right.
summer off because the lasers and whatever. If you tan, it'll burn you. I don't know. But it was way too much for my blood.
Yeah, it's definitely not good.
I was like, if my thought was for like 1,000 or less for everything,
For it to be gone for the rest of your life?
yeah, I'll fuck with that. But like, no.
No, not for.
Not when it was like, not when it was like, $2,000 for like the Brazilian. I'm like, yeah, but I don't need like all of that shit gone.
Right.
Like I like to keep a little Demi Bush going.
I also
Up top,
told.
up
I
top.
also told. So is Lizzie is the one girl that wearing a
I
bunch.
should just go see Gigi again.
Yeah, you should.
Shout out Gigi. What up, girl?
I was telling Lizzie about our shirt that says Debbie's Bush
Yeah.
and how we've talked about Debbie's Bush on multiple podcasts. I explained to her about the bush, and
Yeah.
her response was, "How do you wipe?" I was
know.
like, I don't think she really needed to worry about
Ask
it.
95% of the dudes in the area.
But I was just like, I could respect that answer.
Yeah.
Like,
There was a lot of hair down there on Demi.
a lot.
A lot.
There
a
was
lot. Like
lot.
thick. Thick.
Like
Like
a lot of
thick
brothers
hair.
back in the day used to put picks in their fro. She could have
Yes.
totally put multiple picks in her bush.
Where were we the other day with that dude that had the pick in his hair?
Farmboard.
Barn board. Oh, bingo night.
Bingo Wednesdays.
Yeah, that was cool. We should have hung out with that guy. He seemed way cooler than our people.
Burn.
No offense to Mandy and
Don.
Don. Who else? Mandy's friend.
I forgot their name.
She was winking at me. She had a ring on her finger.
Mike Powers, twin.
Yeah, Powers doppelganger.
And the other one's a teacher.
Oh yeah, she finally won a game.
Yeah.
I didn't win that bingo this week.
I did.
I did the previous week. I won
Well,
2
$8.
games. You won as much in my 2 games as you won in 1 game.
So I was like 88. Or
Do we have one
something.
more? Or are we done with beer?
There's one more.
All right, let's crank it out.
This one is miso honey
Oh, shut the front!
blonde.
Shut the front door.
Miso. It's got a beaver on it.
Oh my god, this might be my favorite can ever.
Yeah.
And the puns.
Belching
Okay.
beaver.
I'm changing the rules of this game. Alright, for these shirts. If you want the fucking hoodie or the fucking gray shirt that we held up, you need to go on the Instagram and or the call us on our fucking voice thing. Hold up, what's our number? I'm gonna look it up. And give us your best dad joke, right?
Oh god.
Okay, where's my stupid
So
Skype thing?
miso honey blonde. God, that's hard to read. Our smooth drinking honey blonde ale is one of our best sellers, and for good reason. We brew with the. I sound really illiterate, like I can't read.
But
that's all it
it's
has.
also white letters on a gold
Yeah, I
can.
can't see that shit from here. Are you-
Cheers, Tom.
Camera's still going too.
Tom's the one who is endorsing this
Tom who?
from MySpace.
Oh, that's the thing?
No, not really.
Alright, here's what you do. To
But
get,
everybody's friends with Tom.
to get the hoodie or the fucking shirt, go on our Instagram and subscribe, number one. Why wouldn't you? Some good content there. Or call us at our Skype number, 715-804-4363. Again, 715-804-4363.
For a free T-shirt, give us a call on Skype. Sunday.
Sunday! Call us on Sunday. No, call us before Sunday, because that's when we record. Give us your best dad joke. We want to hear dad jokes.
What day do we record?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Occasionally Tuesday. Sometimes we'll see you next Tuesday.
Oh, snap.
Here's the thing, you cunts. I want your dad jokes. I want bad dad jokes, funny dad jokes, like this.
Any dad jokes.
Belching Beaver Brewery. Where's this motherfucker out of?
Miso honey.
Something about a beaver. Belchingbeaver.com. My favorite thing too is tagging these people on Facebook or on Instagram.
Oh, they all like him.
Most of them do. Like
As soon as
some
they
of
see the
them
tag.
will. Some actually like have messaged back. And then I never like them like, oh, do you want to fucking support us? And then because that'll go nowhere. Canada.
Okay.
Oceanside, Canada. I'll have to look that up.
Are you sure it's not California?
Yeah, you're totally right. Oceanside, California.
Heard of Oceanside,
See.
California.
See, yeah, I thought Canada. Yeah. Well,
You know what? There are a bunch of.
okay. Out of today's cans, the black one from Rogue,
Oregon.
Dead Guy Ale,
That's
Dead
the
Guy
Oregon
Ale,
one.
Dare Risk Dream.
Yep.
And the fucking Canadian Californians at Belching Beaver.
That is a good one.
It's pretty good cans. The other ones, whatever the fucking first one was, because it had a beach ball on it, and
Yeah.
it's one of those ones where like it's kind of cute, but like you can tell it was like a cheap label compared to the fucking other ones where they printed on the can
Right.
from.
I mean that
Oh, that was Colorado.
the one with the
Really?
dead, like
Yeah,
the
that guy.
skeleton.
Yeah, it's like
It's an all black.
it's like a
man.
mummy thing.
Yeah, it's
Where was that one out of?
Oregon.
Oregon. Newport. That's a better memory
I
than
like that one.
Yes, those are the bombs.
The bottle, pretty lame. Cheers.
Cheers. I hope this beer is as cool as it can.
Wouldn't be the first time we've been tricked. I'm not smelling it.
I am. I like to. I like the smell of the beers before we dive in. Much like a well-aged vagina.
Good old muff diving.
This is bringing me back to the cheese curds and honey.
Feel it in the back of your tongue. You know, that
It's
one,
weird how you get that aftertaste back there, right?
you know, the one
I'll be
where
honest with you.
we talk about. It kind of makes me want to do that a little bit.
I don't hate it.
No, it's not terrible.
No, it's not terrible. It's
As
not.
far as can to graphic goes, this is probably one of the better ones.
Yeah, like well, number one.
Taste to graphic, I
Yeah.
should say.
So if you're rating the can itself, it's like a solid 8.
Oh yeah,
The beer itself, 6.
I would agree.
I'll
But then
average
you
that
look
out to
at
a 7.
the Rogue one.
Yeah,
That's like a 9.5,
that,
but the
that's
beer
a-
was like a 5.
Yeah, I would say like solid 9 to a 5, maybe 5.5. Overall, Belching Beaver, you got this one. You're the week's winner.
Yeah.
Time out. I forgot about the Castle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is a tough one. Castle's a better beer, but the Belching Beaver is a better can.
I think if you flop the scores we gave them,
Yeah.
they would equal out. So the can's a 6, but
Yeah.
the beer's an 8.
Yep. What's better, a better beer or a better can? Average beer, great can, average
Are you
beer.
asking me if I like beer cans better? like cans.
I love cans.
But I mean, in the situation of the podcast, I'm more of an ass man, so we'll go with better beer.
Yeah, should we hold this up so you fuckers can
Oh
see
yeah,
it?
the Belgian Beaver.
It's a beaver. There's the white lettering Chad is talking about.
Yeah, really hard to read.
I hope this sound comes through on the camera.
It should. If not, I mean, you can save this and then just overlap it.
I could try. It might have some bad overdubbing, like those awesome Asian Chinese karate
Crouchy
movies.
Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah, I've never seen that, but you know what I mean. All right, I got a good buzz going.
Yeah, I was just thinking, prior to us starting this podcast,
We recorded this shit at 5 o'clock p.m.
Yep.
In another daylight one.
this is the second time.
I
I've
like
maybe
it.
tried like a half a dozen
Beers?
like beers other than the Bud Light, the Miller Lite, the
Yeah.
Coors Light. Since we started this, we're on episode what, like
18? Well, 18, but like
-2 ish.
3
So we'll go with
pre-recorded?
almost 20 episodes.
Yeah.
And we've done a minimum of 4 beers per.
Yeah.
That's a lot of trying new beers.
I think 1 week we didn't have beers. Early on.
Yeah, but then there's that other week where we had
7, 8 of them?
yeah, the table was almost full.
This is a
So-
full 6-pack. Hey, how about this? If you guys like this podcast, fucking send us a couple PayPal bucks or some shit. Go on our website, aplpodcast.com, and fucking there's a donate button.
Go crazy.
And then we will buy more beer because we only have a few left in the
Or
fridge.
if
I'll
you
be
know us,
completely honest with you.
Go to the place in Woodbury, Total Wine.
Yeah,
Notes.
yeah, or copy
Yeah.
shit.
Okay, I take it back. Don't go and buy us. beer.
Okay, no, do, but try not to hurt us.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if you guys want to go and buy like the $10 cans, we're all for it. Do it up.
I mean, yeah, if you want to buy us garbage ass $10 cans, we'll try it. We'll talk shit
I
about
made
it.
that mistake.
Because I will tag them on Instagram, and half of them will like it, even though they'll never listen to the podcast and hear us talk shit about them.
Mistake.
Rookie mistake.
You tag them in an Instagram post, and they're like, "Oh yeah, check it out. They loved our beer."
They liked us.
As we were talking about it tasting like butthole.
Yeah, we're like, your can's great, but your beer tastes like a butthole.
Oh yeah, and Jake told us what the IBU stands for.
Yeah, thanks, Jake. I actually knew that already, but
I told him
the bitterness units.
International Butthole Unit's more fitting for it.
It
because
is
that's
actually
pretty
more
much
fitting.
what it is.
Tell you what, though, I'd rather eat a butthole than drink an IPA.
I've never ate any ass,
You never ate a butthole?
so I guess I couldn't tell you.
Sorry for your mistakes and your lack of.
It's selling
Booty
any ass.
eating.
So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll take your word for it.
What, eating an ass?
I'm good on the IPAs.
I mean, all you gotta do, if they shower beforehand, there's literally very little difference between a butthole and a vagina.
Minus the fact that you know shit comes out of it.
Well, yeah, you get them to scrub it. You ready your butthole eaten?
Have I?
On
No.
that note, we'll see you next week.
Later.
Bye.
It's still blinking too. That's a good one.
YouTube! Woo-hoo!
What? Represent International Butthole Units.
Ouch. My fucking knee.
Take your crack right there.
Yeah.